Good morning, Southern California. Joe Wright here. I'm always looking for the unique and oddities of the world so that you don't have to. And this is one of my favorite roadside attractions. I always tend to stop at these on my way of backpacking trips, either out to the Mojave Desert or the Sierra Nevada mountains. So let me just share a little background about Dinosaur Swampland. Back in 1968, Lonnie Kaufman wanted to create a miniature golf course on the 17 acres of property that he owned out in the middle of the desert in Apple Valley, California. Now, from the time that he was a child, he was always fascinated with dinosaurs. And so Kaufman's plan was to build a dinosaur-themed miniature golf course with 30 dinosaurs. He actually ended up with 37 dinosaurs. So construction began in the early 1970s, and he continued to work on it roughly 5 to 7 years. And some of his dinosaurs were as tall as 15 feet, with one being 17 feet in height. By 1970, Kaufman had spent roughly $10,000 in materials. And these materials were basically concrete, wire mesh, and rebar. In today's money, that's $54,000, and this is a lot of money for a man of humble means that he invested into this property, in addition to all the time that he put into it. Neighbors indicated that Kaufman often worked from morning to evening to dark, working on this day after day on his time off. Now, he briefly opened his golf course to the public, and again, he named it Dinosaur Swampland. He initially charged no money for people to play in it. He just wanted the few people who did come to enjoy his creation that he made. But it turned out to be a flop. And I think a lot of the reason why it was not successful is because it was just really out in the middle of nowhere. Even today, there's very few homes out in that area, but in particular, back in the 1970s, it was really a remote area. Kaufman became discouraged, and he tried to sell his entire miniature golf course for $34,000, but no offers were made on it. So then he tried to attempt to donate his miniature golf course to the county as a public park, but the county of San Bernardino rejected his offer. So he was frustrated. By 1982, he was just kind of embarrassed and frustrated. He left. And unfortunately, he left his dinosaurs to the mercy of the desert, and 42 years later, weathering and vandalism has taken a big toll on his dinosaurs. Now, today, the property is a popular roadside attraction. There's numerous newspaper articles written on it, pages and pages of pictures. If you go on the internet, you'll see that people really enjoy coming out there. And it's interesting, a neighbor who was interviewed by a newspaper reporter indicated that nearly every day there's a group of people that come out to visit his abandoned miniature golf course. What's also interesting is that professional photographers from Los Angeles often come out there and take really incredible pictures of his artistic dinosaurs. It's important to understand that even failure can be beautiful. It's unfortunate that Lonnie Kaufman never really got to see how much people really appreciate what he's done for the public. Anyway, I was always charmed by this and fascinated by this story, and I thought I'd share it with all of you. Happy trails, love to all. Joe Wright.